Howdy y'all, Kevin here. Sorry for the mess. Been trying to get some stuff taken care of, but I'm old and slow and probably getting pretty close to my expiration date. So it takes me longer to do things. So, I didn't die. I'm sure some folks were kind of hopeful, but I didn't. I've just been busy the last couple of weeks, so no videos. This is a black market, Alec Bradley black market Estelli. And I'm going to drink a little Bushmill's Irish tonight. And I don't know what way this is going to go tonight. I'll be honest with you. We got about 8 or 9 more classes over at the school. And there are very few seats left, so if you guys have been on the fence, I would snatch up those last seats now if I were you, or wait till next year. You guys need to come to the folk skills class. My wife is coming to that one. My wife's going to be a student again. Oops. Slapped a little whiskey into the beard. That's good for it. Good for it. Not as good as my pelt dressing, but it's good for it. And that leads me in to something I've been dying to talk about. As you all know, or most of you know, I've been working for the Pathfinder School, or connected with the Pathfinder School, for about 12 and a half years now. It'll be 13 years in March. Either as a student, or as a helper, or as an associate instructor, assistant instructor, or as an instructor. Now as the camp master. So I've been around a lot. And I got to tell you, let's kind of tie this in. For a bunch of folks who claim to not be liberal, to be pretty conservative, I see way too much complaining about who's making money doing what, and who's not making money doing what, and who shouldn't be making money doing stuff. And I see it all the time. Now, you know, our friends the liberals think that a lot of things should be free to them. You know, like, let's take healthcare. Healthcare should be free. It's a human right. It's a basic human right. If nobody's paying for that stuff, how do all the medical folks get paid? Doctors, lawyers, or doctors, nurses, orderlies, lab techs, all those folks who work in the medical industry and things associated with the medical industry. If healthcare is free, how are all those people going to get paid? Because I'm not sure if they're all willing to work for free, since it still costs them money to live. Now, let's tie that in to what goes on in our outdoor skills community. And it really is one big bushcraft outdoor skills nation with a whole bunch of little tribes in it and families, and some more dysfunctional than others and some higher functioning than others, and all that going on. But I see way too much people going, well, you're just trying to make money. Well, yeah, it's what some of us do for a living now. And I apologize, but I kind of like to eat food and live in a house and have electricity and something crawling on me here. Have electricity and all those kind of things. And they all cost me money. So if I don't have a job that earns me money, then how am I supposed to pay for stuff? And how am I supposed to do stuff? And it goes for all of us who work in this industry. And I see a lot of folks who actually work in the industry complaining about other people doing things. Well, that guy's just trying to sell products. Okay. And a lot of those people who are saying that stuff are just selling products now. You shouldn't charge that much for a glass. Well, the folks who are saying that are charging for glasses. So I don't understand how that goes on, how this is all supposed to work. If nobody's getting paid, how does anybody eat? Now, I know you have this fantasy of all these bushcraft instructors and all these outdoor skill instructors and all these folks on YouTube and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. You got this fantasy that they should be living in the woods full time while they teach you for free. Or while they teach everybody else for free. Well, that ain't how it works. Internet costs money. Cell phone service costs money. So they can't let you know they got something going on if they don't have all that stuff. All those folks that got families that like to eat. So why do we spend so much time complaining that somebody else wants to get paid for the goods and services they're offering you? What the hell is all that about? I worked in the military for a career until I retired under the terror program early in 1995. And I got paid to be there. Before that, I worked in several places. I worked for construction folks, and I worked in a couple of stores, and I worked for a pizza delivery place, and I worked all the kinds of places. All those people paid me for my time and my effort for them. After I got out of the military, I worked for a company that built telephone networks, the equipment that runs all that stuff. They paid me because they wanted me to go places for them and things like that. And you know, if they didn't pay me, I couldn't have got to the places where the work was. After that, I worked for several different phone companies. It was all buyouts. I stayed in one location, but I worked for four or five different phone companies in that one location. Ooh. And they all paid me. It was weird. So why do we get all upset in the outdoor community if someone wants to charge for their goods and services in amongst all the free stuff? Well, you're charging too much for that class. I've been told that because I've taught some private classes, and I go, you don't have to have me come teach you a class. You know, it's okay. You asked me how much, and I told you. Say yes or no. Don't tell me I'm charging too much. And same thing with regular schools and all that kind of thing. They're charging too much. I worked for the Pathfinder School, just so you know. Don't make any bones about that. I went several other places and taken their training. And they all charged. Every last one of them. Not a single one were given free classes. None of them were given knives away for what they made for free. None of them were given products that they made away for free. None of them. So I don't understand why, especially when folks complain about making money and about being charged money and about making things about sales and all that kind of stuff, and then they go do exactly the same thing that they were complaining about. I just don't understand how all this works. Maybe y'all can explain it to me. With that being said, hope to see y'all in the woods. Hey, sign up for classes. They're not free, though. Just so you know, they're not free. Bushmill's Iris. Alec, Bradley, Black Market, Estelli. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. That's all you need to know. Kevin out.